Hey guys, so tonight's video is going to be what your spirit guides have to tell you right now, what message your spirit guides have for you. And we have 3 piles, 1, 2, and 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self. Take a couple deep breaths and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And we're going to get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, we have paradigm shift. We have you are worthy of greatness. That's not me yet. Use your intuition. Understand your true inner beauty and see what it's worth. Happiness is found within. Take action to find what brings you inner peace. Smell the roses. Solar plexus chakra. Willpower and determination. Crown chakra. Listen to your guides. They are always near you to guide you on your path. Connect to a higher power through prayer or routine or time spent in nature. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. We have the Magician. We have the Eight of Cups. We have Illumination. We have the Four of Swords, the Two of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So first, what am I going to do first? I would like to say that this very likely could be something about a love situation. Possibly a situation where you might have been manipulated in some way, or there might have been some sort of games going on that you've been illuminated to, that you've realized and or found out about. This reading is basically telling you that you have all the skills and tools necessary at your disposal to manifest the life that you desire. And the best way to do that would be to walk away from anything in the past that is no longer serving you. Any kind of hurt or pain or scars, especially in dealing with love in some way. Being able to release what's happened in the past and let it go. Being able to forgive and to really be able to release the burdens you have within yourself in dealing with this situation and how you view this other person. And have faith that through being able to walk away from whatever is keeping you bound emotionally will bring you the illumination you need. Taking the time out for self-care and reflection on what's happened, on the heartbreak you've faced, will help you to be able to awaken to the decision that you need to make in this situation, because you might be being very indecisive about a person from your past, possibly because you've been illuminated to some of the actions or behaviors they had. And you might be indecisive about whether or not you want this connection back, possibly as well. And it's also saying that you're worthy of something truly great. And this person may not be at your level. It could be they may not be worthy, period. But it could also be they may not be worthy yet, and they have a lot of work to put in to be able to get to your level. And basically use your intuition on whether or not, or on which situation it is. And the way that you do that is by taking that time for self-care and rest, reflection, really taking the time to bring calmness and peace to your thoughts, so you're no longer shooting in the dark or thinking off of fear or anxiety. Getting in touch with your crown chakra and your solar plexus chakra will help you to be able to listen to the synchronicities and messages coming your way. And it'll also help you to be able to find that optimism and hope and peace within yourself, that determination and motivation to live a happy life and to move forward doing what you need to do instead of worrying about what's going on in the past. There also may be some sort of truth you need to put out there or boundaries you need to set in some way. This is also telling you that you have the knowledge and wisdom of how to tame the inner beasts that you're dealing with. And it may even be something from childhood as well that could be causing some sort of issues going on. Being able to see those patterns throughout your life will help you to connect with why you ended up in the situation you did and how to break free from that situation. And I'm going to read the paradigm shift one from the book. So, paradigm shift. You are undergoing a radical growth in your belief systems. Now is the time to challenge old attitudes and question previous expectations. You are in an extraordinary time. Great leaps forward can be made in a moment. The world that you thought you knew suddenly can break open and a new world can become your reality. Buddhists sometimes speak of the beginner's mind, that which assumes nothing and therefore is open to everything. A spiritual psychologist might even call this the inner child, as it is innocent, curious, unfixed, and always learning. It doesn't get stuck on an answer having to be one way. There is an openness to the unknown with a curiosity instead. Old souls can sometimes find it hard to recapture their not knowingness. Asking someone with a lot of life experience who may have become a bit world weary to drop their expectations and look at the world through fresh eyes can be challenging. Yet life becomes much more energizing and interesting when you are in the open and don't hold expectations about what will be. Suddenly you are receptive to the universe helping you in ways in the past that you did not believe possible, all because you kept an open mind. If you are feeling that you don't really know yourself, your relationships, or your place in the world as you once did, if you are feeling that what you once held to be certain now seems to be a little shaky, these are signs that you are going through a paradigm shift. This will bring you to new perceptions that will free you to be in the world in new ways. You will find yourself shedding your old limits, fears, and misconceptions, and you are stepping beyond what you have known. You are a bit like a traveler in a new city feeling awkward until she gets the lay of the land and how things operate in that new place. As you trust the unexpected and unknown, the universe will be able to help you in unexpected and previously unknown ways. If you find yourself questioning the views in mass media or spoken in conversations of those around you, take heart and know that you are awakening from a fear-based world into a love-filled reality. Your confusion will soon transform into joy at discovering that you are free and have no reason to be afraid. You are encouraged by the universe to embrace the power that you have to be a free thinker. Accept the accelerated mental shift happening for you because even if it creates a temporary uncertainty or discomfort, it's here to help you. Dare to think thoughts of love rather than to lower your vibration by choosing thoughts of fear. Trust for something helpful and empowering is happening in your soul. Yeah, so there's a need here too to be able to really get in touch with your inner child, to really delve deeply into your emotional roots and to understand kind of what makes you tick, I guess, is, well, I don't know, that's close enough. And it'll help you to be able to break through this indecision you might be facing as well. It'll illuminate a lot for you and allow you to be able to leave behind a lot of the past scars. And really, there's a need here to understand that how you see the world is what the world will be in a way. You manifest by visualizing, by thinking positive thoughts, by believing in yourself, and by knowing that you have all the tools necessary to create the life you desire. By working hard, putting in the faith, and listening to your intuition, and trusting that the outcome will be the best for everyone involved instead of focusing on what that outcome should be. I think you're really being illuminated to a lot, though. A lot of the things that you've been through in life and a lot of the wisdom that you've gained through these things. And you're really starting to come to peace and come to terms with everything you had to go through to get to this point. And now all there is left to do is to just be able to bury the hatchet, to forgive, to release that burden because it's no longer yours to carry. If you're carrying it around with you, it'll keep creating that same thing in your life. Once you decide to let it go and give it back to the universe to balance out the scales in its own way and move forward, sending love and light to all those who have hurt you because they were in pain themselves when they did, and just having that love and compassion for yourself and others and being able to let go of that will help you so much in this situation, whatever situation it is that you're facing. You've really matured a lot and gained a lot of wisdom and understanding of different things because of everything that you've been through. And it really has helped you to be able to balance your thoughts and find this peace. And if you haven't yet, you will be soon. And really just being able to understand just how much you're worth, just how much the knowledge and wisdom you have is worth, just how much your words spoken are worth, and how much illumination it brings to the world around you when you speak your truth. So that's what I have for this pile. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear some feedback in the comments if you have anything to say about it, or if you have a suggestion for a future video, I'd love to hear that as well. Hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. On to pile 2. So for pile 2, we have third ray of creative intelligence. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I am here to get closer to love. So this one has a lot to do with the third eye chakra and being able to clear out any of the mental conflicts you have going on in your thoughts, any anxiety or fear, and just being able to find that calm and peace within yourself and to connect back to your higher self and to your spiritual self, and connecting to that love within yourself and your intuition and what it tells you is right. I choose love no matter what. Being able to rise above, being able to forgive, being able to forgive yourself and others, being able to have that compassion, understanding, and empathy, and being able to see things from everyone's perspectives, and just being able to let go of the past. Feel you have everything you need within yourself and trust in the universe to provide the rest. Embrace the blessings life is bringing. Let go of a lack mentality. So really knowing your own worth, trusting in your own worth, and trusting that you have everything you need within yourself and the universe will provide anything else outside yourself that you need. And really being able to embrace the blessings that life is bringing into you and really being able to be grateful for everything in your life already as is. Let go of a lack mentality that you don't have enough, that there isn't enough, that you don't deserve whatever it is, and release that because you do deserve to have everything that you have, and you do have things around you that are very good. You know, there's a lot of people in this world that don't even have running water. They don't have a toilet. They don't have a shower. There's a lot of people in this world that don't have a meal to eat. And, you know, a lot of times we take a lot of things in our life for granted. But really, sometimes we need to just reality check ourselves and go, oh my God, look how many things I have to be grateful for in my life. I hope I don't offend anybody by saying, oh my God. But anyway, being grateful for everything that you have in your life, having this transformation in the way that you look at things and the way you look at the world. Like a shooting star gone as quick as it appears, a shooting star travels far. I think I have 2 shooting star cards and both of them came out for this reading. So, there may have been something that came into your life that was just very amazing and you really, really wanted it. You dreamed of it. You wished for it. And maybe it was gone just as soon as it got there. And there's this big distance now. And really understanding that you have everything that you need And what's meant to be will be. Having hope and faith and belief that you can go far, that you can accomplish whatever you choose to accomplish by vibrating in a higher state of love and light. So you have the Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Page of Swords. I have a feeling all of them are going to end up being loved ones. The first one had to do with love as well, and it could be love, and it may just be other heartbreak of some sort. And then we got the Eight of Wands. I'm going to grab an extra card or two for this pile. I'm going to go with two. Okay. So, you might be feeling like you were left out in the cold, like something didn't work out the way that you planned, like you're going through a lot of hardship right now, and a lot of it's to be able to learn and grow. There may be a very severe sadness and pain and hurt, maybe even regret or remorse or guilt or shame over some heartbreak that happened in your life. Maybe you set your boundaries, or maybe you are learning at this point to set your boundaries more freely, to express your true passions, desires, wants, needs. You may be somebody who gives and gives and gives till you have nothing left. And then this person up and disappeared after that. I think there may be something here too about needing to express yourself creatively in some way, needing to be able to communicate this pain you're feeling, get it out of you by writing, drawing, painting, something to be able to release that energy. I'll grab an extra card here. Yeah. You really need to express the truth of how this made you feel, whatever this situation was, how it made you feel in some way, because you're thinking about it a lot. You've had this major awakening about how unequal of a give and take this situation was. And now it's time to just take that time to go within yourself to really understand what the lesson was in this situation so that you can move forward with greater wisdom, knowledge, and awareness of everything that you went through and why it happened. So, I'm going to read the third ray of intelligence from the book. Third ray of creative intelligence. The third ray of creative intelligence brings the gift of practical spirituality and develops the talent for grounding inspired creativity into the world. It empowers your manifestation. This ray brings many gifts, including new ideas and the practical support needed to bring them to life. The ability to organize and to make connections and networks and synthesize information from various sources into one coherent whole. Archangel Shamuel helps you to receive this gift from the universe with love and intelligence. The third ray of creative intelligence will help you to gain practicality to organize and manifest an idea or vision into the world. It gives you the drive and the means necessary to implement your plans. When this ray is active in our lives, we want to take action to bring something into life, not to just know or to feel, but to do. With this oracle comes a message about taking action and believing that even the most inspired and spiritual ideas can have a practical purpose in the world. Your visions and ideas can and should be worked with so that they can manifest. You must believe in your capability and competence, your confidence and practical, down-to-earth common sense, even if these are not always your strongest qualities. If you doubt your ability to achieve all that you dream of, remember that sometimes the universe puts dreams into our hearts to help us develop strengths that are dormant within us. Exactly what I was saying earlier before too. I think these lessons happened so that you could find that creativity and that motivation and ambition and drive to really go after your dreams and to express yourself in a creative fashion. Because a lot of times the biggest heartbreaks or pains or hard times or traumas in our life really bring a lot of that out within us, and I think doing some of that would really help you to work through this situation as well. You must believe in your capability. Oh, this can bring to life a whole slew of abilities and talents we didn't know we had. We are given nudges in life to discover what we are made of, which can be so much more than we might have initially believed. The challenge with this ray is to take it one step at a time, allow the universe to help you find the patience, persistence, and sense of humor that will help you to stick to the process of creation. Do not try to do too much at once, nor to allow your project to get too complicated. Above all, do not give up before you have finally brought out your inner life to the world. Archangel Shamuel brings the gift of reclaiming lost energy, ideas, or talents that can help you to fulfill your divine potential. This archangel helps you to reawaken talents from this or other lifetimes that may have been cast aside. Perhaps your intuitive healing energy was put to one side as you studied or tended to family responsibilities. Perhaps your business sense or your ability to market yourself in a soulful and loving way is yet to be discovered. Maybe an ability to teach or the clear, confident voice of a writer is within you, waiting to be developed. This archangel will help you to find and apply with loving confidence whatever talents and abilities are required to turn your aspirations into manifestations. As this ray has a special connection with business, you are asked to remain open to learning and growing through financial success. This ray can help to heal the tension that many of us feel between spirituality and financial abundance. It helps us to recognize that the spirit feels joy in the successful physical world endeavors, particularly those that serve love. When a win-win situation is favored for all involved, there is no reason at all to hold back from material success that can be celebrated and enjoyed whilst you maintain the true motivation for the work, which is love. I had kind of a hard time wanting to earn money off of what I'm doing right now at one point, and I'm mostly worked through it at this point. Now I just got to get the clients. But there's nothing wrong with having an equal give and take when you're giving things to others. You know, what I know a lot of artists can really have that deep seated belief, especially very spiritual ones, whether it be writing, whether it be,